Hey, casual crypto investor family. It is the casual crypto investor, and I am back with another video. I know, long time no video. Man, it was great to have like 3 days off just to kind of veg out, be a bum, just kind of relax and just kind of chill and then just enjoy time with friends and family and all that good stuff. Man, I'm once again reminded and rejuvenated and, I guess reminded of really, one of the reasons why I do this, right? Why I make YouTube videos about crypto, why I invest in crypto is because I see a finish line. I see that, this could be a way for us to get to the promised land. Now, the promised land is different for each of us. We all have our goals and aspirations and things that we want to accomplish. And so I know for me, one of the things that I want is financial freedom and basically allow me to do the things when I want to do it, how I want to do it, just that freedom to work one day if I want to work or not work one day, or if I just want to stay in the house and watch movies and play video games all day, I can do that. But if I want to, create a business or do things to, create, opportunities of income, I could do that too as well. So, I want that financial freedom, not just for myself, but honestly, I want that freedom for all of us. And so I really appreciate everyone subscribing to the channel and being part of the casual crypto investor community. Really, really appreciate it. I have some information I'm going to share with you. The sky is falling for XRP. The sky is falling. We're going to dive into figuring out what's going on with XRP. Why is it going down? We fell below the $2.20 price range. And, we could have some, it could go lower basically. And so we'll see. We'll kind of dive into that. But it's also for me, what I'm looking at it as an investor, I'm looking at it as a buying opportunity, because if it goes lower, I'm definitely going to be buying some more XRP if it does become lower. And also too, as well, I love XRP. I think it's a great project. I think that XRP has a bright future ahead of it, but I'm also a realist. I am an investor. I try not to get too caught up in my emotions where I become a XRP maxi or a Bitcoin maxi or any type of any type of maxi, right? And so I think that you have to be realistic with some of the things that happen in the crypto market. There's times where things are great and there's times when things are bad. And that is not indicative to one project or another. It's just things that just happen in the market. And that goes for the stock market, the real estate market, bonds, all that kind of stuff. Crypto, no one is excluded from that. So we're going to dive in to figure out what's going on with XRP. Plus, I have some other information I'm going to share. Before we get into that, let's just take a look at the overall crypto market. We're currently down 0.12%, still sitting well above a $3.3 trillion market cap right now, which I'm loving. Everything is pretty much down right now for the most part. We have Bitcoin, which is under 95K, Ethereum also below 3,400, and XRP, which is sitting at $2.14. And as I mentioned, it fell below $2.20, which, bittersweet for me. I wasn't expecting that, but at the same time too, who knows? We could potentially go lower, and I have an article that goes over that. And also too, as well, it's a way that we can stay in front of this and know that, hey, we could potentially see lower prices, but it also could be a buying opportunity to maybe get in below $2. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Quick shameless plug. Feel free to follow me on my Twitter account or X account. You can follow me at Casual Crypto Investor. Great way for you to stay in contact with me if you want to figure out what's going on in the crypto market or stay up to date with what's going on with the casual crypto investor community. Feel free to subscribe to my X account. All right, let's get into it. So the first off, just in, Terra Luna founder Do Kwon to be extradited to the United States. So if you don't know about Do Kwon, obviously if you're involved in Terra Luna, which completely collapsed, pretty much a Ponzi scheme. And basically he is going to be extradited to the United States. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this case too, as well, especially with a new regime coming in with Donald Trump. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Who knows? But I definitely think he'll probably most likely get some jail time, for what happened with Terra Luna. Also too, as well, this what makes me kind of bullish on crypto in general, right? So bullish. South Korea's crypto adoption is booming. 45% of economically active citizens own crypto. I think this trend will continue. It's great to see that in South Korea. And I think this trend will spread all over Asia too, as well. I think more and more people will be buying crypto as a way to hedge against inflation, ways to have basically more control over their assets. And so basically, not having to deal with banks. So 69 billion held in digital assets, average portfolio size is roughly around $4,000. 100,000 new investors join the market every month, which is just absolutely insane. And top 5 exchanges trade roughly about 10 billion daily, rivaling the exchange, the Korean stock exchange. So yeah, very interesting to see. I think this is a great trend, and this is something that we definitely need to keep our eye on, because what happens globally could potentially here happen in the States. And so sometimes America is the last one. Don't get me wrong. We do set trends, but sometimes we are the last ones to pick up on certain trends, because what's happening in other states they've been doing, or not other states, but other countries, they've been doing it for a long time. And then it finally gets to the US, and we're kind of like, oh man, this is the greatest thing ever. And then other parts of the world have been doing it for years. So yeah, I think this is definitely a trend that we need to keep our eye on. Also too, as well, Russia says it's using Bitcoin to evade sanctions. So again, this is going to be interesting. This whole narrative around Bitcoin, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. I know Michael Saylor is, pumping Bitcoin, and a lot of the analysts that you see on a lot of the mainstream media, they're covering Bitcoin and say it's the next best thing, and it's a store of value, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems funny. It's going to be interesting again to see how Trump handles Bitcoin. I know he wants to be the Bitcoin capital of the world and all this kind of stuff. But at the same time, too, I just don't know. I don't know, just something fishy about it. Let me know your thoughts about Bitcoin and this, and Russia saying it's using it to evade sanctions. I just find it pretty interesting. Also, too, as well, I'm going to play a video for you. This is Vitalik Buterin talking about how he was going to actually be working for Ripple. And can you imagine what the price, if XRP got the pass, like Ethereum got the pass? I can't even imagine what the price point of XRP would be. And so I'm going to play this video for you in a second, and I'll be back in a sec.
Actually, yeah, I tried to work for Ripple briefly, but then there were like US visa issues. Like basically, yeah, the kinds of visas that I needed to use required the company to have existed for a year, but it only existed for 9 months. And so that ended up falling through. And so I basically had this...
All right. Yeah, that was a video. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. What do you think the price of XRP would be if Vitalik was part of the XRP community or working at Ripple? I mean, that would be absolutely insane. I definitely don't think we'd be sitting at $2.17 or where we're at right now. I think we're probably be where Ethereum would be at. But I think our day will come. I can easily see XRP in the future. Not saying it's going to be tomorrow. Not saying it's not going to be next month or even the end of 2025. But I definitely think we can definitely get to the price points of where Ethereum is over time. Lastly, too, as well, to give you some more hope, too, Bitcoin price on Christmas. So obviously we had Christmas a couple of days ago. And so this is how crazy, guys, that the crypto market is right now. This is obviously just looking at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin in 2010 was at 25 cents, $4, $13, then shot up to $682 from 2012 to 2013, shot up to $682, fell back in 2014, kind of bounced back in 2015, went from $896 to $14,000, guys. What other assets are going to give you these types of gains? We are so early into the market. And I think that, especially with XRP, I could definitely see us getting to 3 digits over time. Now, again, like I said, it's not going to be next week. It's not going to be next month. It may not be next year, but over time, I definitely think we can get to these price points. And then even just going from 3,000 to 7,000 to 24,000 to 50,000, back down to 16, back up to 43. Now we hit over 100,000 now, $98,000 on the day of Christmas. So guys, don't be discouraged. Stay positive, be patient, continue, to have a particular strategy for your own personal crypto investing strategy. And, but I think we can all get to that promised land of seeing these types of gains with XRP over time. So we'll see what happens, but let's get into this article. It says, this is from Cointelegraph. Great source, great. They have a lot of great content in regards to crypto information. And so it says XRP price warning signs emerge after 300% gains in 2 months. So Let's dive into it. It says whale distribution and convincing bearish reveals indicators set up for XRP for further price declines in 2025. And this could be a reality, guys. Again, I love XRP. I would love to talk about positively about XRP every single day, but we have to be real. There's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. And so we need to listen to both sides of the story, right? But moving on, it says XRP's price has rallied by over 300% in the past 2 months and was trading at $2.10 on December 27th. Still, warning signs suggest that XRP may erase at least 25% of those gains in the short term. Okay, but why? XRP nears descending triangle breakdown. So what does this mean? So it says recent losses come as its price trades within a descending triangle pattern, a bearish structure for typical signs further declines. All right. So if the charts are saying that we could be heading toward a decline, we need to pay attention to that. Maybe we need to, put some money on the side and look for some opportunities for some, buying points, because I would love to pick up XRP at $2.13 versus $2.40, right? Moving on, it says this pattern is defined by a series of lower highs forming the triangle's descending trend line, while the $2.10 level acts as a horizontal pattern. All right. Moving on, it says, in other words, XRP's price may decline to about $1.64 in January 2025, down about 25% from its current price levels. Again, I'm bringing you this information so that way, if it does hit these levels, hey, it's not like nobody told you or nobody warned you about this, right? So this is why I'm bringing you this information. At the same time, too, right now, kind of my strategy, I think I'm gonna wait and hold and kind of see what happens. Again, this is my strategy. You have to do what's right for you, not financial advice or anything like that. Because if it doesn't go to $1.64, I don't want you coming to me saying that, oh, you said it was going to go to $1.64. No, this is what this article is saying, and it's bringing information to us in regards to the possibility of this happening. And so if it does happen, I want to be ready for XRP to be at $1.64. But if it doesn't go below $2, hey, great. I love that that XRP is holding at that value. Right. Moving on, it says XRP whales sell the rip. So also right here, on-chain data further supports a bearish outlook with metrics tracking whale addresses, revealing distribution sentiment. Notably, the XRP supply held by its richest investors, those with a balance of over 1 million tokens, has declined by 180 million since December's beginning. Meanwhile, the supply held by entities with 100,000 XRP balance has dropped by 170 million. The drops in the supply of both addresses cohorts align with XRP's 26% plus price decline from its local top of $2.90. So, obviously right now, my thought on this is that I think some people are taking profits. Okay. That's obvious because we just went up 300%. That's number one. But at the same time too, a lot of people, would say that maybe they're trying to push us out of the market, which could be another valid reason too as well. And especially if it gets down to $1.64, I think a lot of people who hold XRP will be scratching their head and be like, oh, well, maybe I need to sell a little bit of it because, I was buying this thing at 50 cents and 40 cents. And now I can maybe, still profit a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that. Moving on and kind of wrapping up, it says large scale whales selling can create downward pressure on prices due to the increased token supply and circulation combined with the price decline. This suggests that selling activity has overwhelmed demand. Also, too, as well, additionally, XRP reserves on Binance, which is going to be interesting to see, the largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume, has been steadily increasing since mid-December. So again, a lot of people are selling. A lot of people maybe are taking profits, or they might be saying, hey, look, I want, hey, I was buying XRP again at 40, 50 cents. I'm up 300%. Let me sell a little bit and buy the dip, right? A lot of people could be taking on that type of strategy. Typically, which means increasing since mid-December rather. Typically a bearish signal as it often precedes price corrections, which I think a lot of people or a lot of investors will take advantage during these price corrections. And then wrapping up here, the rise in exchange reserves reinforces the narrative of profit taking at local highs, which I just mentioned, contributing to XRP's ongoing bearish momentum. Unless the trend reverses, XRP price could face 25% downside risk as supply on exchanges grows as large holders continue to sell the rips, which I think, could be an ongoing thing right now. But we'll wait and see what happens. But at the same time, too, I encourage you guys, hey, be ready. Because if it does get to $1.64 or $1.50 or somewhere around there, you want to obviously be in a position to maybe take advantage of the discounted prices, because we saw that, XRP got as high as what, $1.40 or $1.70 or something like that, this year. And so I know, me personally, I want to be ready for it. If it does get to $1.64, I want to be able to jump in and take advantage of those discount prices. So, but let me know in the comments what you think about this. What's your thoughts on, the decline of XRP right now, with the price having this correction? Do you think people are taking profits? Is there something else coming down the pipeline that could negatively affect XRP? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.